Hello. A long time no see. Give me a bit and then we can start. Just need to respond to some messages. Alright. After a big hiatus, let's just call it that, since I had a lot of IRL stuff to attend to, we are finally back. Yes, views, finally stream. We're finally back. Today, I wanted to play T-44-100 since it has been buffed in the last update. Things that they did to the T-44-100 is armor buffs. I don't know if to the upper plate, but definitely to the turret. It has more gun depression now. I think it went from 5 to 6. And you have more DPM. 6.88 seconds reload. 2442 exactly. So that is quite nice. But the thing that I really like about the T-44-100 is that you have every consumable availability, so you can basically choose everything or anything. What I like to run right now is adrenaline reactive, as per usual, the two most broken ones. I will probably experiment today with speed boost as well. Maybe speed boost reactive would also be a pretty cool setup, because I think you could go without adrenaline since your DPM is kind of decent. You might as well want to try this. So yeah, I think it's a pretty decent medium now. I don't play T-rate that often, you know me, but it looks pretty decent. Maybe even better than the CDC, at least like to me. But yeah, without further ado, so I don't yap too much, let's just play some games so I can show you. As you can see from the stats, I played a bit before the stream as well, just to get the feel for the tank. But I think it's decent, as I said. How are you doing, by the way, guys? What have you been up to in my absence? It's going down. Soul Eater? What is that thing? What is a Soul Eater? The shell velocity is a bit mad, but like overall the gun feels really nice. Like it's hitting everything that you aim at, and like as I said, DPM is nice, accuracy, aiming time, everything is just like pretty decent about the tank. It feels pretty nice to play. What is that? What am I watching? What the... Huh? I think I can pen it through the gun. I saw something about it being penable in the gun. Oh yeah, it is. I was right. But yeah, that looks disgusting. Visually... thank you. Visually and also like armor wise, it looks disgusting. Working my ass off as usual. Luckily we're done at 11. Yeah, it isn't that hot as well in Czech Republic. We've been pretty lucky when it comes to weather. I think in the past, I don't know how many, like in the past 4 days, like yes, the sun is shining, and when you're standing under the sun, it is pretty decently hot, but like overall, it's not that hot. At least not as much as I expected it to be. 33 degrees, I think we have like 20. I'm legit chilling. I can check after this game, but I think we have around 20. I have reactive in 18, then I can take the shot. But without reactive, I'm kinda useless. Nice. Was lucky. Nice. Reactive for the rescue. Camera's full HP, but we can win on points if I get the base. Maybe. Okay, let me check the weather. Oh yeah, we have 21 exactly. So, as I said, we're chilling views. I guess unlike you. Two shot and Chimera is 4 shot. He's gonna come through here. Maybe I can put one and then one up. Exactly. They're trolling, by the way, with their positions. This is low-key winnable. Peek. Yes. Never mind then. I feel like that shot was pretty well aimed. Hello, MP. Hey, let me check that on the stream. I gave it a pretty good lead, and it went to the mantlet. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Guess I could have shot a bit higher, maybe. Yeah, 44-100 got buffed. Let me look. I can tell you exactly what got buffed. Like the exact numbers. Birthday update. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's just the birthday celebrations and yada yada yada. Balance and improvements? No, that's 9 months ago. Where is it? Balance improvements in birthday update. Okay, I found it. So, the interesting tanks out of the patch. IS-6 and IS-6 Fearless have gotten buffed pretty significantly when it comes to armor. Bisonte has a lot of DPM now and armor buff as well. T-44-100 DPM buff, gun depression buff from 5 to 6 as I said. Gun mantlet went from 120 to 140. Armor behind gun mantlet from 0 to 40, and turret armor in different places 120 to 140 and 120 to 170. So yeah, armor buffs overall on the turret and DPM. That's basically it. Nothing else happened. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. 1 minute we can play. So T-44-100 has been eating really good this patch. As well as IS-6 and Bisonte. Those are like my picks out of the patch. And what is its name? A CDC as well. Yeah, the queue times have been really long recently. And also the servers have been really bad recently as well. Like, we had training yesterday, and for like 2 games, everyone in our team had, I think, around like 10 to 15% loss. Which is mind-boggling to me. Didn't play in a while, got pissed off because of the old maps. You got pissed off because of the old maps? Man, I love this update because of the new maps, actually. I think you just have to get to know them. And once you do, they're actually pretty nice. Like, sure, I don't think Mirage is the greatest map ever, but for example, Winter Malinovka, or like Malinovka, classical Malinovka, I think it's pretty nice. I think I like the map more than the current Malinovka. And Lost Temple is okay. Like, it isn't anything game-breaking, but no, they shouldn't be for lower tiers. I think Mirage could be, but Lost Temple and Malinovka are definitely playable. Exactly as Fuse says. I can give you like tips how to play each map when we get to them. I like this combo the most. I feel like the speed boost is a bit meh. It doesn't improve the mobility that much. Nice. Overall, like on Malinovka, what you want to do is go top of C every game with everything that you have, unless it's like a camping TD. If you have a camping TD, then you can use the 2 hills on each spawn and just sit on them and shoot. But I think C is mandatory. You should play on the C hill. And the rest of the map is kind of meh. Like, you can play there, but for the best result, you should be playing the C hill. Lost Temple, I like City more personally. Oh, look. I personally like City more than I do like the medium flank. And there are some neat positions in the city. Like, you can go to the statue. You can also go there to the entrance of the city and shoot out the crossing enemies, which I'll try and show you. Like, the maps are definitely playable, and I would consider them being better than something like False Creek or Dead Rail. Like, they definitely aren't the best maps ever, but they're playable, and I think they offer some decent gameplay. Good day, Darkman. Hey, you see you can do this. I feel like we can kill that guy for free, we just need to go. Or maybe we can't kill him just now. Ooh, no Spore-liner. Hello there, beautiful. That was quite cheeky to hit that through the railing. T-44-100 can side scrape pretty decently as well, I feel like. And also for any 21 Pilots lovers out there, they released a pretty banging song recently. I think it was yesterday or today even. Waffle, you're really annoying. I don't have any exams, Darkman. I'm writing my bachelor thesis. That's why I'm unavailable, like to stream or do anything Blitz related. Do you want to know how my day looks like? I wake up, I go to work, I come home from work, I work on the thesis, I train, I sleep. That's it. You do remember the maps from old days? I do recall some positions, just my experiences so far were bad in tier 10 games. Yeah, I mean, okay. Tier 10 games, and like games in general on the new maps or returning maps, are out of your control because the people don't really know the maps. They might have started playing in the last season, so they haven't seen the maps ever, so they don't know where to drive, which results in pretty unbalanced games. We have a training today, Darkman, against Joker. Yeah, the new 21 Pilot song is called The Contract, and it was released yesterday actually. And I guess they announced new album, yeah, Breach. Because they already started selling vinyls. Or like, you can pre-order them, I guess. But that's good. I like 21 Pilots. Let's see. I don't really want to play against Hornwagen in, what is it, E5? Yeah, T-26 E5 in the city. Was it a team? I played in morning. I didn't win 2 games out of 7. I mean, my teams are nice. They're decent, definitely decent. Yeah, this game's gonna be shite. I can already tell you that this game's gonna be shite. If he wants to trade with me, I don't really mind that much. I can always just press the reactive armor. Even if he goes for a phaser, I can still shoot the other parts of his... Oh, okay. Thank you. Tracked. Now we need to start working on the city, like, and maybe push for something. Or just leave them out. I think this is good and I can clear the clear the outside now. But I was playing tier 10 before. I don't know how good are tier 8 teams right now. But they look decent to me. I haven't had any bad experiences so far. Nice. But honestly, if I had to buy a tier 8 premium right now, I'd probably go for this tank. Or like a medium tank. If I had to buy a medium tank and I wanted to buy a medium tank, I would go for this. Because it feels so nice to play. Okay, holy low roll. Like you're hitting everything. It's like decently mobile, it has some armor. Skill issue? Nah, it could have been unlucky. Could have been unlucky, Darkman. Not much else to it. I know that IS-2SH is also really good now, because it has tungsten and the armor overall got buffed. But yeah, later in the stream we're definitely gonna try IS-6. Because I feel like IS-6 could be borderline broken. Yeah, a little tip for Mirage, I wouldn't ever play heavy flank. Just screw heavy flank and play A. If you can, like if you have a tank for it, you should always play A, I feel like. Mirage feels like a smaller version of Desert Sands. If that makes sense. Like the medium flank is so easy to play on and so easy to push that you just kinda suffocate them out of space. Like look, they're all stuck on one corner and I'm gonna appear in their backs, in their spawn. Although, I'm opening myself to a repush. Because my tank is capping A for some reason. Got decent distance between me and the other guys, so I think that should be fine. Unless the guy in the defender just rolls up and... Oh, nice fire. Goodbye. The shell velocity could be better. The shells are really slow and you can see it probably on the stream as well. Ooh. Unluck. No gun depression. I feel like on PC it has 7 degrees and it could have been really good with 7. Nice. Free W. Gun depression, unlucky. I don't want to shoot APCR. Nice. No, do not back up into the TD, please. Thank you. Yes, continue towards me. Yes, good job. You're doing great. Also, I'm probably gonna get this guy, the Vickers MBT. Probably not for free, Like, I'm gonna spend some gold, but I wanna play it because it looks cool. Vigor's MBT on PC is a tier 10, and I wanted it to be a tier 10, but unfortunately it isn't. So, I guess I have to play a tier 8 now. How I got cool. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Yeah, as Darkman said, like and subscribe if you're not. In my absence, actually, also Darkman, thank you for the 3 tea time. In my absence, we gained how many? Like 30 subs? 32? We are now at 432, so 68 missing till a 183 stream. If you don't know already, I have promised a 183 stream if you reach 500 subs. So if you haven't subbed already and you want to see me play 183, well, you have a reason to sub now. I'm also not a huge fan of Fort Despair, although I think yesterday I had a pretty good game on Fort Despair. I think like 7,600 damage in the XM. I might make that into a video. Why are you playing T-44-100? Because it got buffed. They should have spotted me now. Nothing's spotting me. Okay, I can go. It got buffed and I wanted to try low tiers for a bit because I've been playing a lot of tier 10. It was either low tiers or I go play ranked. And to be completely honest, I'm not really enjoying ranked. Maybe some other time. Like, my goal is to go through all the tier 8 tanks that got buffed, just to see if any one of them is really that enjoyable. And obviously I need to have them in my garage, because if I don't have them, then I can't play them. I will not be buying any tier 8 that I sold. Just a waste of gold, in my opinion. One HE, please. Thank you. Another HE, probably. If I can make it. Nope, bounced. I just noticed the 1:30 PM's name. Jesus Christ. I also wanted to play the Avenir, but I sold it as well, so now I probably have to wait for another clan event before I can buy it. Oh my god. Nah. The armor profile is actually pretty disgusting. Wow. You're not a huge fan of ranked either? I mean, rank is decent. Like, from time to time, if I really want to focus on the game, yes, ranked can be decent, but I don't know. I just have to be in the zone, and I have to be really focused to play it, because otherwise it doesn't really make sense. I played one ranked game yesterday, and I had a guy in that game in Cairo, and all the game, what he had done was he just sat at a hill, sniping as a TD. So after the game, I messaged him, right? And I told him, like, why do you play ranked? Like, if you don't want to play the game, it doesn't make sense, no? And what the guy told me is that he just let his little brother test the game out. And I told him, okay, you could not have done that in a training room or a random game where, like, the outcome of the game doesn't matter. I mind-boggling experience. Avenir is not spectacular. Yeah, I watched a bit of Xero when he played it, and yeah, not sure. Like, I think the tank still suffers from lack of mobility and just being a shitty bat chat. That's basically it. And the fact that you have to play against, okay, the fact that you have to play against tier 10s all the time because tier 9 matchmaking doesn't exist. Whenever I queue up, okay, yeah, that works, I guess. Whenever I queue up tier 9, I always end up in tier 10 games. And like, Avenir in tier 10 games is absolutely horrid. Like, you don't want to be playing that. Thank God, I wasn't paying attention and he just popped out of nowhere. Can you stop pre-aiming me? Little piggy, thank you. Oh. Yeah, definitely fuse. I mean, it is a camp fest and it always will be, but I have an easy solution to the camp fest. Take a Hori. Oh, there goes a BZ. A lot of the ranked players like to play Crans and Rhinocerontes. So what you do is you take Hori, you take calibrated shells, and you kill them. It's that simple. They cannot play hull down. And it's actually funny. Because even though they probably know that you can pen them, they will still try to play that hull down position. And you're just sitting there with your 400 plus AP pen and just penning them every single time, over and over and over. I love Hori. Oh, give me a sec, by the way. Gonna be right back. I can show you the replay actually while I'm gone. Okay, Wargaming. I guess I can't show you the replay then. Wow. Okay, fine. I mean, you have to sit through the 2 minutes that I'm gonna be away. Right back. Okay, I'm back. Very, very interesting bug. There's been a bug with training rooms as well that we encountered yesterday during the training, right? Like we were trying to ready up and the game just wouldn't let us. Even if you reach 5.2k rating in ranked, like it doesn't change what players you meet. You will still meet the same garbage because the ranked isn't league capped. It was a bad shot. Unless the server's still working, yeah, there will still work. The only thing that happened is that the dictator decided that he wants to have Leicester. And when a dictator wants something, he's gonna get it, so that's what happened. Okay, you got absolutely nuked. Maybe you don't peek there with your broadside, dumbass. What I'm gonna do... Oh my god. Okay, I am running away. Goodbye. Maybe I can do one before he dies. Never mind. Can I? Yeah, I can. Good. But I can't run now. It's not good. One shot. I think now is my timing to run, honestly. Yeah, no, ratings aren't worth it, by the way. This season of ratings isn't worth it. Like, you get the camos for free in orders. The fearless tank sucks balls. Like, you don't want the fearless tank, by the way. What is it this time? Yeah, G-Sword Fearless. G-Sword Fearless is probably the worst tier 8 I've ever played, ever. Since the history, like since the inception of the game. The tank is incredibly shite. And yeah, so basically there's no point in playing ratings. Hello, Emil. The problem of ratings isn't like player pool. The problem of ratings is that ratings as a concept is flawed. At least the way that Wargaming implemented it. And I've been saying this for years, but there is no rush in fixing ratings. And there never will be. How the fuck did you two spawn in? Well, that is diabolical. Great game. Could have probably ran away a lot sooner, but nah, got busy yapping. Yeah, the gameplay is different, but nah, it really isn't. Like, if you want different gameplay, queue up during nights. Or like during the evening. You don't meet better players with high rating. You only meet good players when you play in specific time frames. Okay, whilst I yap, let's try. Where's the I6? There it is. $2,300 EPM. All good, all good. Enhanced armor, yes, 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 good. Let's go. Honestly, I think the only way how to make ranks interesting, or like ranked interesting right now, is to give us a tier 8, tier 10 tank as a reward. Like, let's say I get like 6k rating, and from 6k rating you get like a fearless version of, I don't know, AMX MLE. Hi Eric. Yeah, I know that IS5 got buffed, but it isn't interesting to me. I think it's still meh. Yeah, the bug is only visual. Like, the premium pen still works, it's just that the in-game number is different. No, there aren't any differences. It's just, it looks different. It's the same tank, but it looks different. Holy timing. It's not visual? I thought it's visual. Well then, GG. Unlucky that it hit that spot. Yee. That was angling my ass so you bounce and he did. Nice. I don't think there should be gameplay differences between Fearless and the normal version. I think it should just be like a skin and a skin specific vehicle, of course. He moved an inch. Unlucky, that could have been an HE max roll. Okay, if they're not visual, then GG. That makes the tanks kinda useless. But the i6 has been really strong even before the patch, so if you were running if you were running the DPM gun, which I think you should, like, you don't care about the loss of penetration really. Like, i6 to me is the most interesting and the most fun GG. The most interesting and the most fun T-rate Russian heavy. Yeah, thank you for doing what you're doing. Just because it has DPM. Okay, let me get my charger. Okay. Okay. Charging and we should be fine. Case 2 is still better. Even IS5 is fun to play. It's faster. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Why are you playing a bad tier 8? Zen, this is not a bad tier 8. This one is really fucking good now. Like, it's really enjoyable to play. And I feel like it's pretty good as well. After the buffs. Like, you have every consumable in the game, you have a decently packaged tank. Without, like, any massive drawbacks. Like, tank's pretty chill, I like it. I would even go as far to say that the tank's really good. Not even decent, just good. I like it. Okay, I didn't want to take the 500 shot, but if you're so willing, go for it. They could make it into PBR, and they also could give it more shell velocity. I'm probably gonna start playing Supercharger on it. Just because the shell velocity is so bad. Nice, still got that shot. I would honestly advise everyone to play it. It's pretty neat. Like, the Defender Mark 1 is still probably better, and in my eyes probably the best tier 8 med, just because you can't bend the turret like ever. So you can just sit and hold down. But the Defender doesn't have reactive. And I guess this has more DPM. Not sure though. Hello. Ah, they still both. Our AAC is also decent. I don't like the AAC because it's too slow. The DPM is meh. And I think you're just a worse defender. In all honesty. I might have a shit aiming time now, but it's gonna make it pretty playable over longer ranges. We're testing it out. A lot of tier 8 meds are really good. I think a lot of tier 8 meds are pretty capped on DPM. There's like a big plague that Wargaming just put on a lot of meds on tier 8, and that's that they just don't want them to have DPM, I guess. Like CDC had shite DPM for no reason. Oh, they have Cobra. Why can't I get a good matchmaking in Cobra, like, ever? And I'm always meeting Cobras against me. Like, what is that bullshit? Yeah, goodbye. Wow, good job with the TP. Good job. Yeah, the regular T-44 is also really nice. I have a slight suspicion we might have lost the game already. But it's just a slight suspicion. Like, we can't play anywhere. We're backed up in a corner. Me when I try to play tier 8. Tier 9 matchmaking. Okay, he bounced me. He bounced me again. Good fortune. The turret is holding up pretty decently. High net force. Unfortunately, my team likes to sniff on glue, and their favorite food is grass. Truly an unfortunate circumstance. I don't know, I can't drown myself anymore since they own A, but if I could, I would. I can't bend that, unlucky. I can't even HE it, no. I can try and push him, but there's a tank behind him. Hmm. Unlucky, not much I could have done. Yo, relax. This guy's decent. Like, why is he doing 0 damage now? Interesting. What is up with the tier 9 games? Can I not play against tier 7s? I might be coping, chat. I might be coping a lot. But why is it always me? It's every time I try to play any low tier ever on stream. It was like that with Avenir, it was like that with the Cobra as well. I just get the high tier games. And the lower tier tanks are just completely useless against the higher tiers. Like, what am I supposed to do against a K91 and 752? With a team that likes to sit on red line in city? On Dynasty? You're nothing. Thankfully their Panthera is also pretty bad. Okay, the K91 got shot once and now he's gonna perma stare at me. It's the usual. I can't push into their spawn because if I would, they would insta-turn on me. Panthera can be pretty killable. He isn't even looking at me and I don't know what I hit. Give me a average roll, please. Minus 600. Yep. 740 actually. 740. Because I low rolled. Epic. Yeah. I had a game like that as well. On 4 Despair. I was playing 4202. I was 1v4. I could have had 8k. But my hash shells, twice in a row, rolled below 440. And that's why I lost. Because those guys were basically one-shots, right? One of them was 430, and the other one was, I think, 450. Like, fair enough, the 450 is a coin flip if I high roll him or not, but the 430 one should just die. And I think both of my shells just rolled below 400. Hi, Mr. Hyde. Nice. I don't like the polarity of tier 8 games. If I'm playing in a top tier matchmaking, I feel like an absolute god, and my T-44 is an unstoppable force. But when I go into tier 9, I feel like a little mosquito. Also, when we're talking about music, or we talked about music, I listened, I started listening to Lady Gaga again. I listened to the whole Mayhem album, and I can tell you that this is probably the best album so far of 2025. I've liked it that much. It feels like the old Lady Gaga is back. Like, do you remember the early 2000 hits? That's what it feels like. Oh, shiver me timbers! Another tier 9 matchmaking. But thankfully, those two are TDs, so they're just gonna sit back and do nothing the whole game. What iPad I have? 2021 iPad Pro M1 11-inch. Interesting. Nice trade, buddy. My team has almost got out of spawn. Preface is on almost. They might make it next game. I don't think I can pen that guy, like, ever. The Yak can. And the Yak will probably eat those guys alive. Alright. I can cook that guy, I think. I have a lot more DPM than he does. Or I'm just gonna miss. That also works. Yeah, I don't think you're trading well, buddy boy. I think you're quite dead, honestly. Goodbye. They're overrunning the Yak tag. I need to help him. With the Leshy. Oh, he bounced him. Good. Not good. There's a turtle. Okay, goodbye. GG. Maybe the guys from A can help me? Somebody shoot him. Imagine if that guy had speed boost. And he just ran at me. Oh, he has the DPM gun. Well, isn't that interesting? No track, of course. Alrighty then. I just bounced him randomly. I don't understand a lot of these tier 8 tanks. And their weird angles. Nice. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, it's still a decent game. 2.4. In that matchmaking, I take it, honestly. That tank has troll armor? Yeah. I just didn't know it had that much troll armor. Ooh, we can open the container. Whatever its name is. Party container. Okay, let's go. Gold, gold, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Nothing. Epic. Hi, be back. Don't need this. Got the animated one. You back? Yeah, for today. Just chilling, vibing, doing my thing, as per usual. But I'm probably not gonna stream during the weekend. We're celebrating these days? No, I was working my ass off. That's what I was doing. Oh! Tier 9 games. Yay! Somebody should count the games when I'm actually top tier. Nice. Nobody's playing for C. Nobody's playing anywhere, actually. Nobody's playing. Wow. That is truly something. I'm just gonna be patient and wait. It's the only thing I can do right now. They're gonna rush the T-44, but he's in a shitty position, so nobody can help him. Okay. Looking at the minimap, I will depart. Looking at the state of the game, we have most likely lost. Yo, Kampfpanzer, don't play too much. That would be bad. It might seem like I'm just perma-complaining, but there is nothing I can do in the game. That's the funny thing. I'm extremely powerless in these scenarios. Like, the guys who should be doing something in these games are my tier 9 heavies / meds, but they aren't doing fuck all, so we're just losing. It is that simple, honestly. I can't HE myself to death. Truly horrible. We lost the game, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, low tier gameplay. Truly amazing. Maybe if they do more only tier 10 games, it will help the matchmaking. I'm not sure, honestly. I think they just have better team. We just stood in base and I've done nothing. Thinking we could have committed to the corner, but then that's like an extreme coin flip. That would probably not pay off. So I don't know. Think we just lost 1 minute into the game. Unfortunately. Ooh, 047. Didn't they also buff the DPM of 047? I feel like they did. Supercharge helping? I think it does. I think if your shell velocity is really bad, like this tank, I think you should run it. You'll have to aim like half a second more, but who cares? You'll hit more over distances. This was quite lucky that I tracked him with damage. Didn't go where I aimed it. Oh, another tier 9 game. That's 4 in a row. Awesome. Yeah, let's go through the spawn. It's probably the best option right now. My 047 isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, unfortunately. What? The tortoise is turning. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, don't look at the other guy. That would suck actually. Okay, you can kill him on your own. Yeah, it does seem like T-44 is preferential matchmaking. At least mine does. That was a bad shot. He somehow had his back and he managed to lose. I love this game. Little things like this. Well, it seems like we have lost the game again. I cannot effectively farm them, so we just lost the game. I think honestly CDC would cook here because of the gun depression. Oh. You're there already. Fair enough. No, please. Let me do it. Let me do it. I can't. Yeah, see you on Net Force. This concludes my tier 8 gaming. I will never touch this tier again. Or maybe just this tank. That's just to test the concept. Proof of the concept, right? I'm gonna take my tier 9 tank and let's see if I get into a tier 8 game. Let's see. So far this stream, 5 top tier and 10 games in tier 9 for the record. Thank you. I knew that I wasn't coping. Let's try and take tier 9 ourselves. Yeah, fuck me sideways whilst you're at it. Just like, yeah. Pathetic. Tier 10 matchmaking. I'm the only tier 9 with... Okay, we have 2 tier 9s. We don't have a medium tank. And we're on canal. Try not to laugh. I will try and bait him into the spawn. I can't play there, so maybe I can bait him out. Oh, well, there goes my guy. I'm hoping the Kampfpanzer will want to play. Oh, there he comes. Perfect. Perfect. And then somebody asks me why I don't want to play low tiers. This is the reason. This is the fucking reason, because it feels like shit. Unless you have a tank that's extremely broken on its tier and can function as a pseudo higher tier tank, well then you're cooked. I don't want to cross. Looking at our map control, I don't want to cross. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Don Pelayo. Like Annihilator? Yeah. That's why I only like to play IS-8 at tier 9. Because it's the strongest tank out of the bunch. Okay, that guy is unkillable. Maybe like shoot him or something. Be useful? Death Star be useful? Death Star. Fail HE. Astonishing, truly. Where's my Death Star? Oh, he died. Congrats. Congrats on your achievement. That's shite. But I can bait them into the hori. Sir, you're fucking me up. I know that you mean well, but you're fucking me up. Nice, good job. Should have played Erich, tier 8 guaranteed. Okay, I'm gonna try after this one, but... If that also gives me tier 10, or sorry, yeah, tier 10 games, I'm just quitting, and I'm going back to tier 10. Can you show some ISA? Sure. After the Erich. This tank is also mid as fuck, but it's really enjoyable to play, I like it. It just has no armor. That's kinda an issue for a heavy that has no DPM as well. But your gun is like really nice. Like the gun is amazing. But the DPM is an issue. Cholesterol high. I've been getting into tier 9 games and I don't want to play against tier 9 tanks with my T-44-100, so I said screw it. I took a tier 9 and I expected to get into a tier 8 game, but look at this. It didn't happen. It doesn't have good armor frontally. Like you load gold, you pen the cheeks, lower plate his ass. You have no side armor. You have no DPM. I feel like the DPM should have been higher. The DPM should have been 3k. And then this tank would be actually great. No, it doesn't. You're coping. If you think the Project Kampfpanzer has good armor frontally, you're coping. It doesn't. Let's try the Erich and then we can do Ice 8. Oh, lo and behold, same thing happened again. Bottom tier against tier 10s. This is 12 times in a row that I have been bottom tier. And now I have to play against tier 10s with Erich. With Erich concept. That's torture. That's legitimate torture. Yeah, Erich is nice if you play against tier 8s. If you play against tier 10s, you might as well just kill yourself. We can pressure those guys. Nice, 500. It isn't only like tier 10s with Kali. Tier 9s pen you. Like tier 9 heavies have no problems of penning you. Like I take my Conqueror, I take my IS-8 and I'm gonna fuck that tank any day of the week. Like it has comparable armor to the Conqueror, but the Conqueror has DPM. Yeah, it has decent mobility. Top speed is meh. It has decent mobility. And really good gun handling and accuracy. That's all great and well. But what is accuracy for if your reload is that long? And every other meta tier 9 will just cook you up. You think so, Darkman, you think so, but when I tried that tank, I got penned every single time. It isn't about like skill or knowledge. You click on the heat, or on your premium ammunition, and you shoot. That isn't skill. That's just like... I don't know. I don't think it has armor. Like, the tank's nice, don't get me wrong. Unlucky session, I think I had unlucky life then. If 67 games wasn't a good benchmark. Hold on, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Yes? Okay. Wargaming blessed me with top tier matchmaking. Top tier matchmaking in the most broken tier 9 heavy. Let the carnage begin. Nothing can stop me in this matchmaking. 6 to 12? Yeah. Good odds. Nothing can nor will stop me. I mean, it's fine if you don't agree. I just think the tank's meh. Like, look what I'm gonna do to these guys. What atrocities I'm gonna commit. I'm perma aimed in. Murking them. One after another. Oh, that was unlucky. Went to his turret. I have more DPM. More armor. Like, yes, I'm lacking the gun depression. But it doesn't really matter. Because I have more pen, more DPM, and better turret, so I'm just chilling. Can push them like this now. If the tortoise gives me some space. Bad shot. Should have aimed at the turret. And actually I have decent alpha. Like, I don't have 380, I have 420. Aye. Shite. I say turret is worse? No. They buffed the thing. They buffed everything about IS-8, like, they've just been periodically buffing it. Every half year or so. Like, last time they buffed the armor and decreased the mobility a bit, but as you can see, I'm still going 41. I have a lot more armor now. And yeah. And I have tungsten. This is basically a tier 10 heavy. And I think it would be pretty compatible in tier 10. Yay, I got a key. We can open this. Where is it? The lion lockbox. Gold, gold, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Lion certificate, fair enough. I don't know, like 3,700 DPM. Yum. This one is probably my favorite though. Hi, Mighty. Oh, we're back to tier 10. Room, room, room. Vámonos. If every tier 9 is a mouse tank, I haven't played it like ever. My favorite tier 9 is, let me think. Ooh, that's hard. Probably the IS-8. I was really hyped about the Kampfpanzer, but no. A letdown, really. I'm gonna get hit by a Death Star. 3, 2, 1. Okay, no. Yeah. I understand the Ritter, because Ritter is really nice. You're almost useful, actually. He's rotating out. Let the hash begin. That guy's gonna get absolutely murked. Bye. Please, can you move forward? Perfect. Like, yes, the armor profile is shy, but the gun is really nice. Ritter is cursed for you? That's interesting. I don't think Ritter is that hard to play. I think the Ritter gameplay is fairly easy. You drive to a bush in the spawn that has a rock to it, and you shoot people with the crazy DPM that you have. And that's basically it. That's basically the gameplay. Like, the tank kind of plays itself. Speaking of playing itself, I am completely useless. I don't know what to do, in all honesty. Can play through our spawn. Why is this guy so angry? What happened? I'm a one-shot, but I feel like I can make this work. Never mind, I got spotted. They ruined. Yeah, screwed up. Nope, he screwed up. He's dead now. Speaking of tanks that I can't make work, IS-4. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I think IS-4 is absolutely horrid. And no amount of buffs to the mobility can fix that horrid piece of shit. Yeah, true. IS-4 will never work as the fast assault heavy unless they buff the turret rotation. Because there is no reason for the turret rotation to be that bad if they're trying to make it into a fast heavy. Okay, anyway, that was my low tier session. Goodbye, never playing low tiers again. We had a good run. It was like an hour. You got anything useful from the hack crates? I got the Japanese heavy premium. That thing. And I insta sold it. So yeah, the hacked crate was profit. That was about it. Yeah, Type 57, that thing. Pretty neat. I haven't played it, and I will probably never, so I just sold it. I'm angry. First two crazy months got me 100 gold, very nice. Yeah, I know. I've read through the specs, but there's nothing interesting to it, so I CBA playing it. It's just that simple. No spall? Yummers. Good. Good. I'm not gonna say no to an AFK Reno. I'm sorry, but I just won't. If I can hit him. If only I can hit him. If only I can fucking hit him! Okay, gun. Yes! Took me 3 tries, but I actually hit him. Nice. This gun usually works. That's the funny thing. Like, this gun is usually good. Like, not the actual aiming time, but the accuracy is pretty decent. Usually. Okay. It's like a skill issue? Definitely. Should have aimed better. Yeah, it just killed me. I deserve this. Guys, spot. Spot, guys. I need to shoot. Spot. Oh, he has found his joystick. He has found his joystick. We're saved. Let's play a Sheridan game. This map isn't even actually that bad for a Sheridan. Is queue time really server dependent? Or like cluster dependent? Not server, cluster dependent. Is that a thing? Didn't know that was a thing. Oh, well, that is absolutely amazing. Well, goodbye. You had a good game, no? Awesome. And now he backs up. That's unlucky. Yeah, you can't turn as quickly as you once did, Mr. Badger. Araka, but same control type queue, on and off, versus different queue. Yeah, that does make sense, but I don't think clusters influence queues that much. Nice, nice win rate. I don't want to go, I don't want to go. Like, I would much rather just take this, instead of the 2 in front. Yeah. Hit me with your AP shell, don't even try to hash me. That would be too bad. Now we double tap. Goodbye. Nice. Honestly, this tank is quite chill. It also kind of plays itself. I'm dead. Yup. I was trying to get rid of C3 for 30 minutes because I have ping, not queue time. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Up and up. Up and up. Do, do. Why did I queue Lion? I wasn't even thinking, why did I queue Lion? I'm so surprised by myself. Why did I willingly start a game with the worst tier 10 medium tank? Okay. I guess you're gonna get a bit of a rare, never before seen Lion gameplay. Still patiently waiting for Lion buffs. Don't peek me, piggy. I'm gonna peek you instead. A rare instance of Lion armor actually working. For 30 max roll, we take those. Up and up and up. This game is actually pretty nice for the Lion because nobody's looking at me and I can easily farm them. But the game would be nice in any other med that isn't Lion, you know? That's the issue. Oh, he looked at me. Easy pen. Goodbye. I am shit. I am extremely shit. It don't matter. I'm gonna meet the IS-4, which is fine. I think I can 1v1 him if he doesn't high roll. Yep. No track is kinda meh. Should have just stood where I stood and it would have been fine. Nice. I got Lion like 4 days ago. Caro or Lion? Neither. Progetto. Yeah, I mean, Lion is just ass, like, actual ass cheeks. What would you change on the Lion? 9 degrees of gun depression and 60 top speed. That's it. That's quite literally it. And take away the stupid mechanic. Quote unquote mechanic. Take away the reserve shell. Make that shit disappear. And yeah, you have a good tank. It makes no sense to have reserve shell when you have a tungsten. Yeah, but the speed boost is like me coping. 9 degrees of gun depression, 60 plus top speed, and get rid of reserve shell. And you have a good tank. That isn't broken, and it's fun. Done. Dusted. It's really simple, actually. There is no reason why Lion should be only going 51. Nice. What's up, Alpha? It is a lovely day. I do also believe that today is a lovely day. Murad needs 2 seconds into clip. Instead of 2.4, give it 2 seconds. And it's great. And you have a great tank in your hands. Because like the gun is already pretty nice, like for a clipper. And for a bursting clipper you have a pretty good gun. Man, I'm so smart, Wargaming should actually hire me. It's almost as if the people who understand the game the most have some good ideas. Or who play the game the most. No, don't give it third armor. I think the third armor is already decent. I'm kind of driving into them. I don't like this. I'm gonna take the Hori shot and I'm just gonna dip. I don't even take the Hori shot. We have to play though, like, do they comprehend the concept of bases? Or is that some outlandish thing that they never heard of? I need to kill the Hori, and then after the Hori I can go into B. Okay, I'm cooked. I'm gonna bleed a lot for this. Oh, I'm extremely cooked. God, what is this? What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? Why is there a random 50B? It didn't get nerfed, it was released like last Christmas, and it was that bad, yes. So when you actually opened enough snow globes for the line, you felt like an absolute dumbass for spending that much money on such a shitty tank. I honestly had bigger buyer's remorse from Lion than I had from 116. Okay, that was shite. I don't know. Wargaming this year and like last year, they had a terrible track record of releasing shitty tanks. Or mediocre to shitty tanks. I think Murad is mediocre, Lion is shit. RHM is mediocre, but it's fun, so that's fine. That tank gets a pass. What else was there? 116 F3, shite. Mediocre to shite. Waffen gets a pass because it was fun, or it is fun, but only in platoon. And that's about it. Was there any other tank that I missed? I don't think so. We just haven't had a good tank in a long while. The last good tank was Rinoceronte. They haven't added tungsten, they haven't changed anything about the tank because there wasn't a single rebalance patch. So the tank is still the same as it was released during Christmas. No changes happened, it's the same. Nothing ever happens. Remember. Man, I hate Himmelsdorf so much. Just 2 corridor gameplay. You only can approach tanks from 2 corridors. How fun. Bounce the fucking Sheridan. You kidding? Nice. I mean, the game is won, but at what cost? Nice. At least my armor works, I guess. Nice. Murad should have had tungsten, not Lion. Give Murad tungsten. Not to Lion. Let Lion starve. If you get 6k damage, I will buy WZ111. Okay, if I get 6k damage, you will torture yourself. Fine, I guess. I'm down. Just let me take my Leo and the torture can begin. For you, at least. Ugh. Is WZ111 the tier 9 premium? Or the tier 9 regular tank? Or 5A? I think all of those are WZ111. I could be mistaken though. They're not gonna cross. They're too scared. GG. Never said I will play it. Why would you buy it then? What's the point? The gun depression struggles. The gun depression struggles. You got 45k gold, nothing to buy. I think nothing is better than that. But, yeah. And you're such a dickhead. Can you stop fucking side-hugging me, you absolute creature? Just for fun, just for the lols. Respect. Okay, he's not there anymore. He repaired. He got nuked though, wow. Where did his HP go? Don't hit my driver again. Thank you. Although 980 is a bit of a high roll. He's gonna ram me. Yeah, I'm dead. And ammo-rack me, of course. Yeah, 4k. I don't think you can gift something for gold, can you? I don't think you can, honestly. Me drink so me when I was so thirsty. It's gonna be a good game as well. Come on, gentlemen, let's roll.
Enemy armor is hit.
This is meh. That position that the T-22 has is pretty strong. I think their best bet of winning this flank is to just play from that side and kill the ones who won. That's a fucking Kronwagen. That's a Centurion. Okay.
We've damaged them. Penetration.
Well, that was a wasted max roll. Kinda stuck in no man's land right now. I think the best course of action right now is to rotate out and maybe play on the heavies actually. Those two. Why? Thank you. Thank you for missing. I was about to say, why would you turn
Enemy armor is damaged.
when you have tanks in front of you?
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy armor is damaged.
What did I hit? Isn't that like all penable? The upper part? It should be. That happened more than once to me. That I couldn't penetrate the hash.
Enemy armor is damaged. Our fuel tank's hit.
Max roll?
On fire.
Almost.
Fire's out. Got 'em.
Yeah, you can gift with gold. I was right. GG. What to play? What to play? Let's continue with the FE. I've been enjoying FE way too much. I know that T-95 has really high spaced armor, but not on the upper part of the side armor. That should be free. that should in fact be free.
Move out.
This is gonna be my last game, by the way. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna eat afterwards. Yeah, exactly. Like the upper part of the side or roof, whatever you wanna call it. But I think we mean the same thing. Okay.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I guess we just won the game by default.
One of our tracks is
Sick.
damaged. Penetration. Penetration.
Oh yeah, thanks for doing this. That's so awesome from you.
Penetration.
That you would just cross through the open just to clip me.
Track hit.
That's awesome.
Gotcha. We've damaged them.
Nice, you can kill him now, gentlemen. All on you.
Enemy armor is hit. Our fuel tank's hit. Track hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
We're not penning. And we're side hugging like little piggies. Can you stop, you fucking swine? Thank you.
Got 'em.
Honestly, that's the worst feeling ever, when you get side hugged like that. And your tanks get kinda glued to each other for no reason whatsoever. Okay. Yes, time for Soul. It's the 4202. Thank you for watching. I don't know when I'm gonna see you next. Probably not in a long time. I have a lot of work in real life to do, and not a lot of time for streaming. GG. Thank you, and see ya.